I'm back again. Woohoo. I need to go to Esther quickly for a feast. Another one. Wait. How have I not gone and gotten that yet? Surely I can get that now. How long has that chest just been chilling there? How do you even get to it? You don't get enough ranch? I have good news. Ranch is the worst condiment ever invented. You don't need it. It's garbage. Just throw that shit in the trash. Get it right the hell out of there. Ranch is the Midwest's greatest mistake. Thought I had that opinion of mayo. Mayo is not a condiment. It's a cardinal sin. Butter is also not a condiment. It's a baking ingredient. Do I have the right? I just realized. Oh no, that's right. Never mind. Never mind. Throw me a feast. Wait, where's the king? King is okay. He'll chat with me. Sure that it will come as no surprise to you to learn that King Donald misses Prince Kiefer deeply, but the sadness is far outweighed by his pleasure at his beloved son finding a purpose in life and a cause in which to believe. All parents pray that their children will one day find what they were born to do. Suppose what I'm trying to say is that none of us should unduly lament the absence of the prince. He has made his choice, and that is to be respected. Agree to disagree on ranch? Oh. Oh. I'll disagree to disagree. Where's the king at? What am I supposed to do? I thought I was supposed to come see the king. For a feast. Because that's the only thing this game knows about. It knows about dragons, monsters, quests, and feasts. That's it. Am I stupid? What is going on? Wait, there's islands missing? Surely you jest, game. Oh, there he is. He doesn't know where his son's grave is at. He's an idiot. Fuck, I gotta remember how to navigate this goddamn castle again, huh? Oh, how do you get down? Is it just down here? Can I go in? Eating supper? Yeah, I gotta speak to him. Didn't I get invited for food? I swear that's what happened. Don't outstay my welcome? Alright. I would never do that. I didn't tell him where it is? No. It's very nice to see you again. I suppose it's too much to hope that my brother is with you. No, of course not. I just have to get used to the idea that he's never coming back. And he's not going to be sending us any messages or letters. He's doing what he wants, and that's the most important thing. And besides, we couldn't change his mind even if we wanted to. I forgot that she does the old THs. It's been a hot minute since she was an important character. Ah, there you are. Your timing is impeccable. I was just polishing off the last morsel of my supper. Take a seat, if you will. How does the wolf sit in a chair? Show me, game. I dare you. Coward. Okay, the wolf sits at the back. Okay. There, isn't that better? Now, there's no need to tell me why you are here. I think I can guess. The world is palpably brighter and more peaceful than ever before, and you look more than a little pleased with yourselves. You've accomplished something rather spectacular, if I'm not very much mistaken. But you've achieved your ultimate aim. But have you achieved your ultimate aim? Is your journey finally? Yes. Roll credits. Goodness, you've performed miracles, yet you say you must still undo the malign work of the Demon King and reawaken the Almighty. In order to do so, you mean to locate the descendant of a legendary Torben player. Then I believe you must journey northwest of here. The latest reports from our scouts indicate a kingdom in that direction which is famed for its music. Only when the Almighty awakens will we know the true peace of the goal is the worthy one. You know, they keep for feel the same way, sure of success. Okay, can I just go do it now? I could have done that without coming and talking to you. Alright. Cool. Bye, princess. Can I leave? Yes. Let me out. Jay had told me there's like 10 hours of gameplay left, and I think half it was just waiting for them to open and close that fucking door. Why do you think I started early? I'm trying to get moving. Okay, it's being held. We finally made it. Oh, Wald, it's you. You really do have the most marvelous timing. We're just about to start the festival of fine music that will help us find the finest Torben player in all the world. I've decided to call it, drumroll please, Hubstock. Do you like it? No. I came up with it myself, and it's going to be amazing. Last one, there's a rotten egg. You are fucking weird. That's right, I said it. You heard me. Is it in here? Oh, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Gets a bronze token for today. Oh, I think I know where she said it was. It's at the other place. It's at the other place, isn't it? Oh, I do still have the Sky Stone. The tournament's about to begin. Well, if it isn't my new best friend Walt, don't call me that. Sorry, will you show up? It's such a lovely day, just perfect for the first ever Hubstock. I can't wait to find out who the world's greatest Torbun player is. Can you? I'm just so happy. It's been so long since there has been any excitement in my life. Now that you're here, we can get things underway. Are you all set? Yes. Great, then let's get this show on the road. If you'd be so kind as to stand behind me. Can everyone hear me? Are you ready? I said, are you ready? Welcome to Hubstock, the world's one and only music festival. Quiet, please. It's time to begin the search for the greatest Torbun player of a generation. Walt, if you'd be so kind. What am I supposed to do? Oh. I see Crispin's dumbass on the right side. First contestant to take the stage will be Jimmy. This is my moment. I bet he sucks. Yeah, I see Crispin already. He's gonna win. Boo, get off, you stink. Is that the best you could do? Silence. Suppose it just wasn't your day? You may leave the stage? Oh boy, I sucked. Do I have to watch this whole fucking thing? There are 6 more people. Please, God, spare me. Alright, it's time for Eddie. Okay, pretty bad. Bye, Eddie. I'm usually much better than that, yeah. Wouldn't have anything to do with the fact that this is a magic Torbun that we're forcing people to use that they're not compatible with. Cruelly. Alright, it's Crispin! Yeah, we love you, Crispin! I hope he sucks too. By far the finest player in all of Hubble. It's Crispin. Is the boy deaf or something? Hello, Hubstock. Sorry to keep you waiting. Crispin Wu, knock him dead. That guard's entire existence is saying the word silence over and over again. He didn't even... There must be some kind of explanation. You're better than that. You know you already let us all down. He didn't play anything. There was no sound. Seems that's that. If you wouldn't mind leaving the stage. Wow, get owned. Oh god, there's even more. Let me out. No, I don't want, not Lemmy. Not Lemmy, please. Spare me. Please, game. I can't. Yep, shocker, Lemmy sucks too. Alright, yep. Bye, Lemmy. This is my nightmare. I can't even pronounce that name. Ingwe? What is happening? No, please. They cannot continue to... Surely I cannot be forced to continue to sit here and listen to shitty performances. As the day wears on, the crowd at Hubstock are subjected to one woeful Torben performance after another. Cool. With no sign of the Torben Master they had hoped to hear, Queen Euphonia and the crowd begin to grow restless. With the hopes of a crowd-pleasing performance fading fast, the last contestant takes the stage and proves as laughably inept as all the others. What is the meaning of this? I demand answers. I gathered the greatest Torben players from all over the world, and no one can even play this stupid thing. If I were a less kind-hearted monarch, I'd have you all beheaded for your lack of musical chops. Please, Your Majesty, you must remember that the Torben of Truth is no ordinary musical instrument. Yes, so much so that it's ruined my festival. Hubstock has been a disaster. It was meant to bring a generation together, and this is how it's ended. Whose bright idea was it to use a stupid instrument that no one can even play anyway? You there. Yes, Your Majesty. I want you to take that wretched Torben and smash it to smithereens. Is that clear? But, Your Majesty, I really must insist that you take a few deep breaths and... Shut up! If I ever hear you telling me to take deep breaths again, you'll be peeling potatoes for the rest of your life. I am the Queen. When I say so, I want something smashed, it gets smashed. Oh? Surprise, old man. Queen Euphonia, please. How dare you interrupt me? Do you want to know what happened to the last person who did that? Your Majesty, I humbly request that you allow one more contestant to take the stage. There's someone here today who is capable of playing the Torben of Truth. I ask you only that you allow them the opportunity to show what they can really do. Okay. And what if it's just another terrible performance like all the others? What then? You have my personal guarantee that you will not be disappointed, and if you are, on my head be it. Suppose if I get to execute you, at least that means I'll see something entertaining today. Fine, it's a deal. Very well, pluck when ready. No, Your Majesty, it is not I who will be performing. It's Crispin. He didn't make any sounds. Play the Torben the way I know you can. But he played earlier. We all heard him. He was rubbish. He didn't play anything. You could say that again. What's this old loony playing at? It's obvious Crispin's lost it. Why give him another chance to embarrass us all? Silence. That's enough jabbering from the peanut gallery. Crispin gets one more chance, and if he messes up again, the old man gets the chop. Is that all right with you? Yes, Your Majesty. Lovely. Crispin, I hereby order you to play again. This had better be good. Very well. You heard the Queen, Crispin. Whenever you're ready. Now, Crispin, relax. Focus your energy on the Torben. Don't play it. Let it play you. You can do this. Oh my, that was so beautiful. That was quite breathtaking. Woohoo, I knew you could do it. You're the best, Crispin. Silence! That was incredible. Walt, it looks as if we have our man. I know. I know who our man is. Oh, Skid, you've got... Oh my goodness. How could this have possibly happened? A triple bronze day? What madness is this? The stars have aligned in the opposite path that you would hope for. I guess you had this happen a couple of the times, but... As the sun sets, the festival goers celebrate a triumphant inaugural Hubstock and party all night long. Crispin, the headline act, plays beautiful song after beautiful song as the crowd scream for more. Then morning comes. Was there food? I hope there was food. So we found the Torben playing Troubadour of Legend. I am most pleased with the outcome of the first ever Hubstock. Well, Walt, aren't you pleased? You asked me for help? No. Your ears are obviously still ringing after Hubstock. I said, aren't you pleased you asked me for help? No. Fine. I should think so, too. Now, Crispin, you're going to join these fine people and revive the Almighty, all right? You won't let us down, will you? No, Your Majesty. No problem. I'm on it. Oh, I do so love to watch my subjects squirm. Ah, I almost forgot. As the winner of the tournament, you may have a reward of your choosing. Tell me, what does your heart desire? Well, I've just headlined Hubstock, so I feel like I should probably ask for a big mansion filled with beautiful girls and sparkling fruit cordial. But I'm going to be much more dull than that. My teacher has raised me since finding me abandoned in the woods all those years ago. He's not as young as he used to be, so all I ask is that you make him comfortable in his old age. Does that sound doable? So you want to repay the man who raised you for all that he's done? You're a big softy under that suave exterior, aren't you? Well, that won't be a problem. While you're away, I will personally see to it that all of your teacher's needs are taken care of. Well, Walt, it seems like this is goodbye for now, hopefully forever. Take care on your travels. I'll be praying for your success in your quest. After all, we're best friends. Oh, God. Come on, Walt. It's time for me to go on my first world tour. Great. I mean, it was time like, I don't know, 10, 20, 30, 40 hours ago, but what's the difference, I suppose? What's the difference? Little detour. I should go and pay my respects to the guy who raised me, the old teacher. I thought I would go. Okay, all right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. All right. Okay. Bum, 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 bum. Was he in this house? Maybe. Is there an old man here? No. Is it this house? Yeah, probably. It's got the music note on it. Actually, I think I'm wrong again. Fuck. So this one? God damn it. It's not this house, is it? Oh, found him. Barely a detour, honestly. His face kind of looks like Kiefer, doesn't it? Oh, it's you. Hello, Crispin. I hear you're off to revive the Almighty. Well, if it's permission to play the Torben you're after, you have it. Not that having it would stop you. Look after yourself, eh? Bye, then. Nice guy. Master, I owe you an apology. The way I behaved at the funeral was just wrong. You gave me the sheet music ages before, but I was too busy hanging out in dark bars with the hot chicks to practice. I thought I could... That's not how you spell the word practice. I thought I could style it out with one of the classics, but I was wrong. It was totally the wrong time for something that awesomely upbeat. I let you down, and I let the poor guy whose funeral was down, too. Alright. Enough of the amateur dramatics. The main thing is that you did yourself proud up there on that stage. No one hates looking stupid more than you. But you got over it, and you came through with the goods in the end. Forget the funeral. It doesn't matter now. Listen, there's something I want to say to you before you go. There are so many songs out there, so many styles, so many melodies. If you wanted to, you could spend years trying to get just one of them right, but life's too short. If there's one thing I regret, it's not having learnt more songs. I spent so much time trying to perfect everything that I forgot to just enjoy playing. Please don't be like me. If a new song comes along, you have to grab it. Don't let it get away because you're hung up on nailing the last one. That would be such a waste of your talent. You're the only one who can play the Torben of Truth. That's huge, and it comes with a big responsibility. You have to learn all the songs you can and share them with as many people as you can. It's your duty, to me and to music. Sure, leave it to me, Master. I promise not to let you down as long as you promise not to drop dead before I get back. Alright, Walt, you ready? Let's get the show on the road. Roading it. Is the Roamer camp on my list? I don't think that it is. Alright, fine. Is my fucking... No way. Is it really down there still? God, who parked it down there? Why didn't I drive it back from the festival? All aboard, everybody. Let's go. Dick Rock, ahoy, away, avast. Let's see here. There's the new chunk. I could just fly straight there, but I have a feeling I'm probably supposed to stop by here first. Yeah, I should have valet parked. Beep, 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 bop, boop, bop, boom, bum, beep, da, 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 da. Yeah, I found the Descendant. I haven't got a clue what all this legendary Descendant stuff is about, but I was asked to come here, so I did. Might not even be able to do much. I might not even be able to do whatever it is you need me to do, so don't expect too much, yeah? One of those moody musician types, is he? Haha! I suppose surliness must run in the family. Old Florin was a bit of a sourpuss too, by all accounts. Anyway, that's enough of my rambling. In you go. Didn't expect Torben to be found so soon. Which is not to say I doubt that this is he. Come, young man, come closer and let me have a look at you. So you're the boss around here, huh? Makes sense. You're clearly the oldest. The boy has a sharp tongue. No, lad, I am not the leader of our clan. Rambaro is our chief. He and the others have already departed for the pool of the cave. They should be setting up camp just about now. I will not be accompanying you to the pool. I am far too old for such adventures. I shall remain here and pray that the restoration is a success. Trust me, I'll know soon enough if it is. Now be on your way. Your path lies through the mountains to the west. I pray that by the time we meet again, the Almighty will have been arrived at last. Can I have what's in these chests? You fucking video game. Alright, well. This seemed like a small waste of time, but it was probably required. Alright, Dick Rock. We're off again, this way. I can't land here. Don't lie to me, game. I'm not going through the mountain path. Fuck that. Wonderful news. The pool of the cave is real. It truly exists. This boy, does he carry the Torben of Truth? Then he has been found, the descendant of the legendary Torben player. Wonderful news. Tell Rambaro immediately. Yada, yada, blah, blah. Barring J-Hit. Well, I have to disappoint you today, J-Hit. I'm so sorry, but you got your Ultra token. You got your Ultra Moogle token. Rambaro was found that the Senate literature players were brought here to us. Was nothing short of a miracle. Discover the lake and then the Torben player in such quick succession is a blessing indeed. Less of the blessings and miracles talk, okay? I'm just an ordinary guy. I'm flattered that you all seem to think so highly of me. Really, I am. But I'm just here to play a few tunes. It's kind of what I do. No, you can't start yet. I gotta go in the cave. First time I said to do this, it pains me to do so. A little different from the man we'd expected. Are you truly capable of playing? True. Not cool, not cool. Didn't come all this way to Mexico. I'm out of here. Are you really so sensitive? I do not say that I didn't believe you, lad. Forgive me. Very glad we found you at last. I'm sure you'll play wonderfully. Now, I'd very much like to proceed with the restoration right away. As you can see, the altar's at the bottom of the pool. No way of reaching it. Wow, what a mystery. What a truly shocking twist. What a turn of events. First, drain the water. For that, I have a feeling we'll need your help. Not tonight. I must be tired. I just flew here at my dick rock. It wasn't that big a deal. Alright, I gotta rest. Where do I sleep? Can I take a nap? Great. Alright, into the cave I go. My favorite. Redoing a dungeon. Seems like the mechanism drained to pool somewhere within the cave. It teams with monsters. Of course it does. I better trust the chimes of the chosen. Woo! Chimes again. Alright. In we go. Good thing it's my favorite dungeon. Well, that guy's new. What are you, little pig guy? An oinkubus? Of course you are. Oh, you made it up the stairs? Oh, dang, I didn't think you would. No, leave me alone, Snake. We can go to the store. How do we get into the store? Chest is already open. Hacks. Oh. What the fuck is this thing? A wingworm. Definitely does not give a shit about fire damage. Owned. Is there something over here? No? Dude. Whoa! A gold golem! Get crit, nerd! Oh, he didn't die to that. That's scary. 975. Okay, so this is where you farm money. This is where you farm all of the money that you need. Ugh. Oh, they're separate. Idiot. Couldn't chase me. Dumb. Fucking... Their sight ranges sometimes make me sad. Shit. This is something about, just recalled something Ron Barrow once told me. Should you ever lose sight of the path, allow the chimes of the chosen to guide you. Yep. Ta-da! A pathway. I'm a genius. Gold Golem. 2 of them. They want me to get new equipment. Nice crit. 1950 gold. That's that good shit. Little sneeze. I made it. I made it. I'm coming, Rambaro. Let's do this shit. It's no exaggeration to say we could not have made it this far without you. If not for you, the Almighty would have no hope of being restored. I am sure there are many in this world who are not yet aware of your good work, but they owe a great debt to you nonetheless. Allow me, therefore, to thank you on their behalf. The rumors have always believed ourselves to be not the only chosen ones, but your actions have led me to believe that you too must be counted among that special few. Alright, before we begin, Aisha, I must give you this. As you well know, the sacred garment has been passed down through the generations of our people since time immemorial. As the dancer will perform the rite, it is yours to wear. What? You are already in possession of the vestment of virtue, but how can this be? I do not. How can there be another? This can mean but one thing. We are not the only chosen tribe. Others of our kind exist. And you have met them, Aisha. Your journey has been an eventful one indeed, my dear. The time has come for you to perform the dance. Remember that all we roamers and all humankind are counting on you. As the ancient tomes tell us, our ancestors attempted right before us and failed. It seems they failed to understand when the tourbillon of truth might be made to glow, as it must for the restoration to succeed. But look at it now. It gleams golden in the evening sun, which can only be the light of which the tomes speak. It doesn't look that glowy to me. Time has come. Alright. May the Almighty awaken at last from his slumber. Good luck, you two. Yay. Nothing's happening. I mean, it definitely looks like something is happening. What in the world? Oh, did we do an oopsie? Could this be... Oh, that doesn't look like an oopsie to me. Hey guys, I'm just a dude. Are you the Almighty? Ah, how long I have waited for this moment. I am indeed the Almighty. I created this world and all that is in it. I am all-knowing, all-seeing, and I have reawoken at last. My beloved children, you once were lost, but now you are found. Your work is done, your destiny fulfilled. You need roam no longer. I have returned to bring peace upon the world. I will eradicate every trace of evil wherever it is found. Heavenly Father, Lord and Master, truly the moment of our reunion has been too long in coming. You have not forgotten me, surely. 'Tis I, Sir Mervyn, he to whom you entrusted the fate of our world when you were lost to us. I bring glad tidings. The evil against which we stood together is no more, and I stand ready to serve you again, Lord, in the name of peace and happiness for all mankind. Sir Mervyn, yes, I remember the name, but all was so long ago. Yet I remember, of course I remember. How could I forget you, Sir Mervyn, most faithful of all my servants? Now, my children, I have been away for too long. There is much that I must do. You will hear from me when the time is nigh. I shall send a messenger. In the meantime, return to your homes and rejoice in the new and lasting peace, which is my gift to you all. Well, that was easy. Goodness, I was a little scared there for a moment. That explosion, I thought it was the end of us. Yeah, talk about a rude awakening. Not quite what I imagined from an all-powerful being, I must say. Nor I, but he was certainly every bit as imposing as I always imagined, and an entrance so grand as that must surely have been witnessed across the world. Celebrations will surely soon be springing up everywhere. And I too intend to rejoice. Our duty is at an end, and our destiny fulfilled. The Almighty has returned to us, and we are free to live in peace and happiness at last. I mean to continue to roam the world, witnessing the happiness this day has brought, and offering prayers that it may continue for all time. Walt, I would ask that you take care of Aisha while I'm gone. Rambaro, what are you saying? It's clear to all of us how much you have come to rely on new friends. Your place is by their side, and your home, well, it is with them. Indeed, I believe the King of Esther is keen to welcome you to his kingdom. The restoration of the Almighty will have rung out around the world, and I am sure all will have felt it. Including your own family, Walt, you must return home to them and celebrate your victory. Now be on your way. So just teleport my ass home? Oh, okay. Why did he have to come with? Tragic. Back here? Curse you, Rambaro, foisting things upon people without so much as a by your leave. And how did he do that anyway? I never even knew he possessed such powers. Who knows, maybe meeting the Almighty gave him a special magical boost or something. It's possible, I suppose. In any case, we are here now. Come, Walt. I am sure your parents will be eager to see you. It's Pilchard Bay. Do I have to drag him along with, too? Where the heck are we? Why send me here with you lot? That old Romer guy is a real pain, you know that? I need to get back to Hubble and regale my adoring fans with tales of my world tour. I mean, my killer tunes single-handedly revive the Almighty. They're gonna love it. Right, I'm getting out of here. Thanks, guys. It's been a blast. Catch you on the flip side. See you later, dipshit. How he plans to make it back to Hubble, one can only imagine. Well, he will face no threat from monsters, so he's in no danger at least, shall we? They're setting me up for something suspicious to have happened here, I think. Something suspicious. Don't let the door hit you on the way out. True. True. Mom, Dad, I'm home. Oh yeah, it's party time again. Saw the Almighty's revival with my own eyes. Wasn't much to look at, truth be told, just a glowing light way off in the distance. Not that I expected him to put on a big show. He's got far more important things to worry about than us fishermen. So what, do we just like sleep? What do we do? That does not seem to have done anything. Should I go talk to Maribel? Hey Maribel, you missed the best part. Idiot. How? Okay. Who is my trigger to the joining us? Yes, I'll join you. Is it the cat? How do I trigger this event? What the fuck? What is happening? What is happening? There are only like 10 people in this town. What is happening right now? Do I like just need to try and leave or something? Yes, I told my folks I'm back. Alright, lug this girl above deck. Alright, it was the cook in the base in the bottom of the boat. And he's got 2 plates of food that's gonna serve everybody. Alright, yep, just gotta get myself prepared now. Am I enjoying the food? No, it sucks. Might have overdone it with the salt. Hilarious. This feels like they're gonna pull the rug out from under me. I plan on becoming a fisherman? Fuck no. I gotta get myself a wife. Okay, now what is... Do I sit down? Oh my god, I hate this. Hang about, Walt. Where are you sneaking off to? This isn't going to be much of a party without the guests of honor, is it? Get back here. Oh, Jesus. I want to word with you. You're having an after-show party. You didn't even tell the headline act. Not cool, man. Not cool. Anyway, we can discuss your attitude another time. King Donald wants a word with you. Don't worry about things here. I'll keep the party rocking while you're gone. That's the message passed on. Now it's time to drive the fans into a frenzy. Alright. It's just the same song. It's just the same song. Alright. I'm gonna talk to King Donald. Now we have to build a castle for the Almighty? Good lord. What does a god need a castle for? Defeat the Demon King, provide the Almighty, give yourselves a big pat on the back. Nice one. You're the bee's knees. Oh, thank you so much. Now we have true peace in the world, just like my brother always wanted. You're welcome. I'm so glad that you and your companions have returned to us at last. You performed miracle after miracle. Not only have you restored the world shattered by the Demon King, but you have defeated him into the bargain. That is to say nothing of your revival of the Almighty. These are monumental achievements indeed. The entire kingdom, nay, the world, must sing your praises. Pray that you will forgive me for adding my own voice to the chorus. You have our eternal gratitude. With the Demon King no more and the Almighty restored to his rightful place, we may now know true happiness at last. You have traveled far and overcome countless hardships. Truly, you have earned the right to a life of peace. Do you intend to follow in your father's footsteps and take to the seas of fishermen? No. There are other things you wish to do with your life, perhaps? I wish you luck with them, whatever they may be. What do you see in your future? I haven't thought about it really. Maybe I could go and live with that woodcutter man. He's nice. Yeah, that'd be nice. What if it's noble Sir Mervyn? Return to my place for the Lord of my aids. Intended is aid him as who strives to bring true lasting peace to our world. Vassal of our Heavenly Father. Visited only the other day and spoke of the construction of a great castle as master. Perhaps you too might aid in this endeavor. What a future for the fair lady Aisha. I had hoped to. Perhaps he'll do us the honor of staying on here at the castle. I'd happily employ you in any capacity you so desired. As a guard, perhaps? Or as a tutor to my daughter? I know that she thinks very highly of you. Father, are you sure that's the... Thank you for your kind offer. I shall be pleased to consider further. Please do. I've talked time to honor your achievements. Probably. Well, feast to end all feasts. I bet there will be another one. I'm calling it right now. I bet there's another feast. This game just drags on for a million fucking years, man. You got a silver token today, T-Rob. I didn't even get to read that text. But I bet it was fucking boring. Invitations are sent out to everyone on the island. No one gets to wink sleep. Everybody is positively vibing. All of the world's symbol celebrations continue for days on end. People's prayers have been answered, and all give thanks for the Almighty's return. Sir Mervyn is still old. Oh, Maribel's back in the party, huh? Just all of a sudden. Days pass peacefully and happily, and life seems almost normal again for Walt and his friends. But then, one morning, the game added 10 hours onto it for itself for no reason. Shaky Leg Walt, are you planning on sleeping all day? Come on, lazy bones, the sun's been up for hours. You don't think I'm going to let you laze about till dinner time, do you? You promised you'd help your father. Have you forgotten? Come on, up you get. I'm sure he'll have plenty to keep you busy. Alright, I'm up. What's up? Ah, you're alive. That's good to see. Now I made a snack for your father. Make sure you get to him. Why does this feel like we're back at minute 1 of this video game? You know, like his pilchard sandwiches. Alright, I'll go. There's definitely a rug pull in this game, and it annoys me to no end. I'm coming, Dad. No, I will not be your crewmate. Dad, I brought you a sandwich. Thought you're never gonna show up? Please tell me you brought one of your mother's sandwiches. Here you go, Dad. It's a sandwich just for you. I don't have the energy to catch fish till I've had one of these little beauties in my belly. You poor old man. Forget I said anything. Why don't you go down to the galley and peel potatoes or something? Okay. I'll go down to the galley and peel potatoes. Hi, Crispin. Life's a journey, not a destination. Agreed. The world's my oyster. Too much fish talk. Can I help you peel potatoes? Play your cards right? Great fisherman? Nope, I don't. Okay, get up on deck. Okay, alright, I'll go back upstairs. Okay, cool. So this gameplay, it's so exciting. Go down the stairs, go up the stairs. Whose boat is that? You and Mayor Maid should come and have a look at this. What is it? What's the matter? It's not like you to get into a panic. What's going on? There's a crew of important-looking sorts calling themselves the emissaries of the Almighty just sailed into town. They seem deadly serious about something or other. This doesn't sound like a visit we can very well ignore. Okay. Go after the mayor for me. See what else fuss about. Can't afford to be hanging around. Okay. All right. Anchors away. Cool. I'm glad that had to play out in order for me to progress 5 steps and get another cutscene. Hey, Walt, what's all the fuss? What are you up to? Did something happen? At least Crispin's gone. Wait, I've seen that boat before. This is exciting, Con. Let's go and have a look. Okay. Let's go and have a look. I wouldn't be seen dead on something so showy. Thinking of going up to Esther with you, but I haven't seen this, so I don't think I can be bothered. Alright, fine. Just heading to Esther Castle. Okay. I'll go to Esther Castle. Again. Look at me. Going to Esther Castle again. It's my favorite place. I love going here. It's so much fun. Did the emissaries go through here? Okay. Alright. Yep, they did. Did the emissaries go up here? Is he in there? He's in there. No one's allowed in? Okay, I need permission from somebody important to go inside. Hey, Chancellor, can I get permission to go inside? Yes. Looking for the emissaries. They're currently in discussion. You cannot see them at the moment. Message from the king. King requests the company of Walt the moment he arrives at the castle. It's rather well timed. Shocker. I can't imagine how it was so well timed. It's amazing. Alright, yeah, I'll go down. I'll go down. I get it. This was a waste of time. This game just wastes your time, man. Constantly. It's crazy. Just let me go in the fucking door. I saved the fucking world, man. Am I well? No, the game won't end. Cathedral of Light. You just run around the world of gathering there. The Almighty wishes to enlighten them. Completion of the Cathedral of Light. That was fast. Feeling not long for make appearance at the castle, never stay away from it. Once news day mysteries of Almighty. These guys sit down there or something. Okay. Sit. On another series, wall about whom I have spoken to some length. Visit the Cathedral of Light for required protection of this brave young hero, most dependable bodyguard. Trust you'll have no objections. None at all. I am sure the Almighty will be intrigued to meet them. Master Neffel, our vessel is small. We can only carry 2 more passengers at most. Fear not, we have a vessel of our own and a swift one at that. It's good to hear, for your presence is required as soon as circumstances allow. Yeah, I'll join you. Okay. I don't think we revive the Almighty. I shall indeed, and please forgive me for the meager request. No need to apologize, it was more than sufficient. But please, you must make haste. I believe the last leaders be summoned. We're gonna race them. Full throttle. Maximum horsepower. Alright, we gotta go to the Cathedral of Light without delay. Journey there aboard the Sky Stone. His Majesty has talked of little else but his desire to ride the Dick Rock since I told him of it. Okay. Okay, sure. Let's go. No surprise that this guy wants to ride the Dick Rock, am I right? Hehehe. Trust the castle will be kept in good order in my absence. Probably not. Mervin's probably already there. Where's Gobbo at? Yeah, let's depart. Summon the Sky Stone. I am right in thinking you can command it to appear at will. Will you do so for your king? No. Yep, I'm ignoring a direct order. Please, pretty please, I do so want to ride the Sky Stone. No. Okay, yeah, that's fine. The Dick Rock is here to please. I mean, be a ship. Hope you'll forgive me for going first. Yeah, sure. Forgive. We'll use that word. Alright, let's go. Oh, there he is. There's the boy. Oi, Walt, you can't leave me behind. I'm coming too. Smart. Maribel got left in the dust again. Did they just make an island? Sure is a big cathedral. Breathtaking, simply breathtaking. You spoke of vessel, King Donald. I never imagined anything quite so grand. It is certainly a mode of transport fit for a king. Oh, the Sky Stone? Oh no, that's no royal property, I'm afraid. Yeah, it belongs to me. I'll explain in more detail later on. Did you not say that you were in something of a hurry? Alright. Let's go find out that we actually brought back the Demon King again. The Almighty is nowhere to be found. Well, King Donald, what do you think of the Cathedral of Light? It is wonderful, lavish beyond imagining, and truly a worthy seat for the Almighty. So it should be. It was built using the most advanced techniques known to humanity and the finest materials in existence. That much is readily apparent. You must be impressed too. No, it's kind of gaudy. Perhaps our young friends have a preference for smaller, more provincial palaces. We must waste no more time on idle chatter. Our Lord and Master awaits. Afraid that your young friends may come no further. From here on, you must accompany me alone. Oh, that's not suspicious. Take things from here, my young friends. This way. Goodbye. I hope we get turned into, like, an owl or something. Alright, I'll check for a mini metal behind the stairs. Nothing. Nothing doing. How do you get into this room? How do you get into this room? Maybe from upstairs? Both of these rooms just are locked away. Okay. What am I supposed to do to wait? First or beds have been provided. Should the audience that might take a long time? Okay. Alright. I got it. I'll do a little save-a-rooney just in case I'm about to get fuckerinoed. I don't remember why I saved there 50 hours ago and then didn't save over it again, so it doesn't matter. Alright, Mervin's around here somewhere. Okay. What is this way? I see. There it is. 84. So, Brooke, soon it will be time for you to enter the rankings, no? Nonsense, I'm nowhere near ready for that. Ha, rankings indeed. Come, there's no need to be so modest. You've already learned a great deal from working with Professor Wade, see? Of course, but it's still too soon for me to enter the rankings. I couldn't, not unless I can be sure of ranking higher than the Professor. Yeah. Higher than Professor Wade himself, and you really think you are capable of this? Yes, I think so, one day. Excelente, that is fighting talk. I will be expecting great things from you, young Brooke. Alright. There's some beds. Alright, let's take a nap. The party settled down for a well-deserved rest. After having done literally nothing. But before long, there's an almighty commotion, and they all wake up again. Y'all know where the Almighty's fixing to hold this little show of his? In here or over yonder? Don't know. Why are you blocking that path? I should have checked that. I didn't realize. I only know how to cause trouble. Only select your representatives reach the Lord. Okay. Sir Mervyn is all well, as our Heavenly Father is still not gracious with his presence. Not yet. You two are to accompany me. Come. Who will stand guard here? That is no concern of yours. A suitable replacement will be arranged. Okay. Okay. Tis wonderful indeed to see thee once again. Thou art a little taller than when last we met. So what? I'm like 7 months old now. Thou art more beautiful than ever. You, on the other hand, have not changed at all. What are you talking about? He looks completely different. All important, and I've changed too. You know, I'm much taller. Much for us to discuss, but it is not time of duties to tend to. Unsavory presence has been detected in the vicinity of the cathedral. I hesitate to impose upon thee, but wouldst thou do me the honor of standing guard here until we return? Forgive my presumptuousness, but when needs must. Okay, I'm going upstairs. Well, this is truly your name. Sir Mervyn speaking of you. Of course, was it not you defeated the Demon King? Alright, yep. Be allowed to, yep, far be it for, yep, let me up. I'm going upstairs. Thank you. First people who just recognized me and let me do what I was supposed to do. I want to how long to wait. Okay. Yep. They showed me up here. Yep, that's exactly what happened. I was showed up here. How do I trigger this? Run, borrow. I wonder what it is the Almighty wishes to say to us. We shall soon find. How soon? How soon, man? I'm on the clock here. Sir Lizelot still hasn't. What are we waiting for? Oh, Queen Nefertiti didn't come? What am I doing here? What's going on? What is he saying? Take the time to center yourself and purify your mind. I'm purified. Wait in silence. Oh, Professor Wade, I didn't talk to you yet. Okay, now are we good? Can we... What? Is there somebody I haven't talked to yet? What's happening? Why is this game like this? So a bunch of these people aren't even that important of people, by the way. A bunch of these people are just like, yeah, I'm just here in place of somebody else. What in the actual fuck am I supposed to do? I hate this. I'm pretty sure I've talked to everybody, though. Oh, maybe it was the mayor of Larka. Maybe that was the one I forgot. Free me, game, please. Free me from this purgatory. I've literally talked to everybody in the room. I'll just go back downstairs. I can't with this shit anymore. That's what I was supposed to do, wasn't it? The Almighty's almost here. Okay, great. This is going at the bottom, guys. This is going at the bottom of the list. This is going below Dragon Quest, the original. I'm pretty sure. This game is just literally a chore to play. Heavenly Father, we give thanks for your coming. Long have we awaited your return. Representatives of every kingdom, every nation have been gathered here as requested. I hear your old comrade is the one beside who you fought against the monstrous Ord, Sir Lies-a-Lot. It's been a while, your mightiness. Hear me, my children, evil has been defeated, peace is returned. Heed me well as I give to you a commandment from on high. Cast down your weapons, the time for conflict is at an end. Raise them not against man or monster. The fighting, the killing, and the slaughter of innocents must end. All violence must. You there, young warriors, you possess an item of great evil. Its wickedness cannot be suffered to blight this world any longer. You must relinquish it to me. The blood ruby, yeah. Now heed me well, my children, as I give unto you one final commandment. I must be your only God. You must worship no other beside me, lest you incur my wrath. Heed me or repent. Cool. Honest with the Almighty comes to an end. The purposes of the various realms begin to prepare and turn home. Pack their bags, so Almighty's words ring honestly in their ears. It definitely feels like we've been lied to twice by this god, doesn't it? Please leave your weapons with me. Yeah, this is giving me... I'm getting flashbacks to the... We spoke to the one true God, yeah, uh-huh. This is giving me flashbacks to All Trades Abbey. It's a wound that cuts deep for me. I don't think I'll ever forgive these games for doing that to me. Found him. Took your time, Walt. I thought you would never join me. I suppose you've been exploring every last nook and cranny of this remarkable place. I can hardly blame you. Yep, let's get back to Esterd. Wish you a safe journey home. Cool. How many times do I have to tell you? I'm here to see the Almighty. Come on, it's not like you don't know who I am. I'm Walt's uncle, his own flesh and blood. I know full well who thou art, which is why thou shalt not be setting foot in the cathedral. You holier-than-thou sorts are all the same. You think you're so much better than us normal folks. Appears to be some kind of disturbance afoot. Let us go a little closer and see what this is all about. Walt, is it really you? Now that's what I call timing. Can you tell this old fusspot to let me into the cathedral? All I want is to see the Almighty. Just a quick look. He's coming here, isn't he? He is coming here, isn't he? No. What? It's finished already? After I came all this way and spent all that money. Lucky it wasn't mine. This fucking dirtbag. Ignore me. Well, if the big fella's already gone, there's no need for me to be here either. See you around, Walt. Forgive me for saying this, friend Walt, but thine uncle shares few of thy better qualities. Let us set aside such matters. We have more pressing concerns. Thou heard the Almighty's final commandment, of course. I simply cannot comprehend why he would place such an injunction on his beloved children. I must cloister myself away in the cathedral and ponder the meaning of his words at length. I wish thee a safe journey. My prayers go with thee. He runs like I expect he'd have a Wario laugh as he goes. True. Ah, Sir Mervyn, there you are. Master Neffel, your efforts today on all our behalves are greatly appreciated. I was merely doing my duty. I've come to tell you that you've been summoned. Our Heavenly Father would speak with you. The Almighty, but he has departed, has he not? He has returned. He has asked that you should be called before him. I shall go immediately. Follow me. This is just all fucking cutscenes, man. Time of leaving. Kamala's return. Holy shit, this game. Halt? How could such a thing have... What am I to do? Think, man, think? Come quietly, Sir Mervyn. There is no escape. Surrender while you still can. Oh, here we fucking go. Can it truly have come to this? Yo, he leapt off the building. The mad old fool. He's getting away. Is something interesting happening? Give us Master Neffel. He has escaped. Then get after him immediately. He is a heretic. He opposes the will of the Almighty and must be crushed without mercy. Yes, Master Neffel. Oh, no. He will not escape the Almighty, Sir Mervyn. He's all-seeing, all-knowing. He holds the world in the palm of his hand. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, here we fucking go. Oh, I hope nothing bad happens to my dick rock. Oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? How could this have happened? What is this dark, foreboding darkness? And lightning. Wait, what? How did we still end up here? But the dick rock. What happened? Oh shit, Maribel's gonna join me instead of Mervyn, isn't she? God damn it. You're not dead just yet. There's no time to be lying around. You can't move. All my bones must be broken or something. I think I'm done for. What nonsense. If you can speak, you can walk. Get up and try, will you? I'm telling you, my bones are all smashed to pieces. I won't tell you again. Stop your whining and get up. Kick him. Kick him a little bit. He's fine. Are you hurt? What just happened anyway? Could it have been... King Donald? Yeah, he's just taking a dirt nap. Is he okay? Honestly, I hope not. Now's not the time for this. We've been through worse, as I am sure. Whatever. Come on, get his majesty inside. She'll be fine, I'm sure of it. What's going on? There was a terrible noise and the earth began to shake. Yeah. Don't look at the sky. Take his majesty to chambers. Yep, get him out of here. Something bad. Well, Walt, at least you and your companions are safe, but something's very wrong. The sky turned black and the earth began to shake. Just what's going on? I wish to hear about your experience of the Cathedral of Light, but for the moment, I see the king's well-being. Speak a little later on, but for now, you must excuse me. Okay, bye. Mania and stand guard is understood. Stand guard of what? Stand guard of what? He's not even there. Okay. Now what am I supposed to do? Could I just confess my feelings sooner? He's not even in his bedroom? What am I supposed to do? Should I just try to leave? Surely if I just try to leave, I bet Maribel's gonna show up. I bet she's next. What do you goons say? Trust your trip to the cathedral is a success. I mean, it progressed the plot, so yeah, sure. It was a success. Listen, Walt, you really shouldn't venture outside town. It's hard to believe, but apparently there are monsters out there. One of our numbers has already been injured and is in the church having his wounds treated. I must make a full report to the captain. Don't leave town. I'm going to leave town. That's the very first thing I'm going to do. I have to go to Pilcher Bay and check in on my parents, obviously. And we're not going back in there. Great. Fine by me. Moving on. Is Pike here? He's got there's a window open on his house. Pilfer a boat and sail somewhere far away. Okay. Don't hurt me, please, I beg you. It's me. Keep weird, creepy, crawly things hiding in bushes. Pay more attention during training. Can I just walk outside? I can just walk outside. Who cares? Oh, there are monsters out here. Oh, these are new. This guy's new. Winged saber cats. Oh my god, she learned Crackle. Thank fuck. Alright, let's go home. Maribel, do you want to join my party? I got a slot. So at least you made it home. There was a terrible earthquake, then it all went very dark and monsters started appearing everywhere. It was awful. That's not the worst thing. It's your father. Paula, you need to go and talk to your mother? Alright, I gotta talk to my mom. Mom, what happened? Who could have seen this coming? What a shock. Wait, where is she? Mom? Where are you at? Oh no, did he not come back with the boat? Have you heard about your father? Nope. You haven't? Thank goodness. He's late getting home. Alright, well, lying to me is... Sea looks after its own. No way you would have drowned. More important things to be worried about. Something's very wrong with the world, as I'm sure you noticed. You better get out there and see what you can do to help. Okay. Maribel, you want to come with? There's a cat. Where's your daughter? Maribel. You ready to join up again? Yes, I think our little island. Yep, I know. You beat the Demon King, revived the Almighty. Who else could have done something like this? Who else has that sort of power? I hate not knowing what's going on. Whatever's going on, we need to get to the bottom of it. I'm not hanging around in Pilcher Bay. There we go. Let's go. Let's fucking go, dude. I'm getting my druid. I'm doing it. Now that she's back, I just want to remind everybody of how close she was before she just had to leave. She is rank 6 out of 8 for Luminary, and that's the last thing she needed to get to Druid. She needs 2 ranks on this vocation. That is it. I'm still mad about it. Alright, let's go to the Shrine of Mysteries. Suppose you think you already know everything there is to know about the island, do you? No. This whole adventure got started at that shrine to the north of the village. Something tells me it's going to end there too, so let's get... Yeah. Yeah, that's where I was going, Maribel. God, I'll go put her back. Let's put her back in the house. Let's put her back. I made a mistake. Shit, she probably needs gear. Mission accomplished. She still has a shitty fan. No idea. He's being persecuted by the Knights of Light or whatever they call themselves. What did I do? Nothing. Nobody's house is on fire. What? I did not burn down a church. I do not have much spare gear, huh? Well, fine. That run animation was amazing. So I can't zoom anywhere, can I? Yep. Alright. No detours. Walt? Did anyone else just hear something? Nope, didn't hear anything. I definitely heard something that time. Is there Walt? It sounds like it's coming from that statue over there. Hello, statue. How do you know my name? The voice is coming from the statue. Art thou there? Yeah, it's me. Praise be. Using the statue to channel my voice was not such a foolish idea after all, it seems. It is I, Sir Mervyn. There's something I must share with you. Sir Mervyn, you're all right. Oh, thank goodness. Where are you? Is all well in the rest of the world? Friends, lend me thine ears, for I have a terrible tale to relate. It begins soon after we part ways at the Cathedral of Light. The Almighty hath made a most fateful decision. Believing certain regions to be irredeemably blighted by evil, he hath erased them from our world. As you may have guessed, the Isle of Esther is one such place. I tried to reason with him, but he branded me a heretic and banished me from his sight. I escaped the wrath of his servants, fled to the remote region of Buckingham, wherein I have hidden myself away. My only hope was to use the powers granted me as a Knight of Light to transmit my voice to a place where you might be found. But that's terrible. What are we going to do? I too am greatly troubled by these developments, which is why I must needs investigate further. There exist in this world beings with power almost equal to that of the Almighty himself, the four great spirits. It is my belief that if we can locate them, they may be able to offer us some insight into the state in which we find ourselves. Where do we find these great spirits exactly? Each spirit presides over one of the elements, earth, wind, fire, and water. And each dwells in a region wherein that element may be found in abundance. I suspect that the regions sealed off by the Almighty may well be the selfsame regions over which the great spirits have dominion. Why he has done this I cannot fully explain, but my investigations have led me to this conclusion. Fugitive that I am, I must ask that you aid me in this task. I will offer all the support I can. Simply stand before the statue and your voices will be carried to me. Curses, footsteps approach. Alas, I must depart. Until next time, friends. Okay, bye. Yeah, so this is why there's 4 teleports in the Shrine of Mysteries. One goes to the volcano, fire. One goes to the Wind Valley, wind. One goes to the desert, earth. And one goes to the 4th place that I don't remember, but it's going to be wet. So let's just start with the green. Oh, wait, they're not. Oh, no, it's not lit. Is it on? Does it work? So we can't even use these to go anywhere? That's not good. It seems we were stranded here on this island. How are we supposed to get off this island now? After all, the sea looks all black and scary. I don't want to go near it. Suddenly a voice floats through the air. Walt, his eyes Sir Mervyn. Am I right in thinking that thou art unable to journey to the regions? Yes. All hope is not lost. The 4 teleportals in the island shrine should allow you to travel to the regions where the great spirits dwell. I noticed that the torches on either side of the door of this chamber were no longer lit. Could this mean that all is not well with the teleportals? If I recall correctly, the torches were originally lit by sacred flames originating from Emberdale. Perhaps their having been extinguished is the cause of the teleportals' loss of power. Perhaps they may be of assistance. I understand that another sacred flame in Buckingham. Hello, okay, the power says send it to you. Tell me this plan seem wise. Sure. Very well, it's just a power aid. If only ask for patience. Good luck. You're the best. Thank you. Okay. All right. Great. Take care. Cool. So he's just gonna send me the stuff I need. Surely. Surely he'll sort that out. Excuse me, you've been standing there staring at me for a while now. Are you feeling unwell? Yes. Sorry to hear that, Pepsi. You better sit down for a while. Oh my fucking fuck me. You've got to be actually shitting me. Okay. This is just completely unnecessary at this point. How do I take it? Oh, wait. Do I have to go to the beacon? Do I have to climb that godforsaken fucking tower again? shit. It's just for how long it took to download God of War. No. We also probably have wildly different download speeds. I mean, does it matter that much? Is there some reason the time matters? Like, when it's done, it's done. Oh my god. Is King Buckingham even here? Oh, get it done before bed? Yeah, I mean, it depends on what speed it says it's downloading at, to be honest. I mean, if you start the download, it'll tell you how long it's going to take as well, at least an estimate. But you've had issues with your internet in the past, so I can't even guess. I mean, it only has the one patch that just came out. There's the one DLC that, I don't know, maybe it's 10 gigs or something. It's probably not much. God damn it. Hey, jackass, I need to get in the thing. Summon, the commands he gave trouble greatly. Simply cannot believe you would say such things. My worst fears are correct. We are in for some very dark times indeed. Some islands have disappeared. It may only be a matter of time before this comes. Nothing to do wrong with. Come search guiding light. I need. No, the Almighty didn't send me. Intentions are pure. Send a messenger to inform the beacon guards. The tower's infested with monsters. Yeah, I know. This is not the room I thought it was. Time save. Excuse me, coming through. Oh, is this the water? This is the water spirit, I guess, isn't it? Climbing this fucking tower again. Ooh, 2 attacks, huh? I'll get free healing off this guy. What a dickhead. Two MP steals, huh? He did it. So Mervyn, are you alright? You found the guiding light, I assume? Well, what's going on? Tell us. I've indeed located the guiding light. Prepare thyselves, friends. I will send it to you now. And then he sets all of us on fire. Oops. Yep, it reached it. Yeah, let's go see if the torch is lit. Okay, great. Woohoo! Which one? Which side? No, other side. Red door, red door, red door.